Where's my other phone? No, that's not it. Where is my other phone? Oh, it's downstairs. Let's go downstairs. Make breakfast. Must be downstairs. What if I left it in the car? Good morning. So, all those black podcasters. You know a black podcaster? What's up? All the black podcasters that love, oh shit, here's my phone, it's dead. Here's this dead. We left the heat on. I guess make breakfast. Let me go get the other phone. This phone is dead. I left it down here in charge. You saw that Obama, you saw the monkey pictures. That's what the white MAGA think of black people, dude. They're so stupid. All the black people that still support, especially the black male that supports Trump, does posts on Trump. I wonder how they feel. So remember, I told you yesterday, when I told yesterday people to buy cryptos, your investments, whatever you put in, when I told you yesterday live, I said buy cryptos, you would be up 30% in your investments, right? Cryptos are at an all-time low right now. You should be buying cryptos. All-time low. I just got a notification. Ethereum just went up 15%. Cardano just went up 15%. They just hit their all-time low. When I called it yesterday, I was like, buy cryptos. So now is a buyer's market. So if you've never been in cryptos, this is where you should put some money in. Only money you can afford to lose, right? Only money that's, don't buy that new car. Put that money into cryptos. Cancel that subscription. Put that money into cryptos. Put $20 a month into a crypto. You'd do a lot better on there. No. Jess, how you doing? Good morning. Oh shit, this phone is dead too. God damn, both my phones are dead. I gotta put this one. I didn't even check. This one's dead also. This one's not dead, but we got no fake fuck Christian. People loving Nazi music. All right, hold on. Let me get I grabbed my charger from my car so we can plug this in here. There it is. It's going. Okay. Yeah, so all the black podcasters, type of one in chat. I wonder how the black podcasters are. If you are a MAGA black, right? Trump broke pod bros. What's going on? Let's see. Secular Talk has lots of videos coming out right now, right? This is crazy.
What's that? That's pretty good. Try that.
I want you to.
Wow, that is good. This is equivalent to 17 shots of turmeric. It's packed with things like milk thistle, ginger, was about voter ID and election reform. But at the end, and I don't know if you can see this, it included a brief image of the Obamas, an overtly racist image of the former First Lady and the President as apes.
You have to understand, MAGA are racist. MAGA are racist. It's like having a Jew supporting Hitler in 1933, 1934. When Hitler started, black people think by somehow supporting MAGA, by supporting Trump, somehow they're going to get a pass. No. This regime is a racist regime. They want to put you in cages. They think you're apes. You're right. This is exactly how they think of you, right? They think of you as nothing more than apes. Black people are apes, according to Trump, according to MAGA. And if you are a black person supporting, Trump, supporting MAGA, then you're no different than a Jew supporting the Nazis. No different, right? They are Nazis, right? They are Nazis. These are Nazis dressed up with red hats. Instead of brown shirts, they got their red hat on. They're racist. They're bigots. They love pedos. I mean, these people, these MAGA people, they love pedos. They're all over pedos. Look there is 38,000 references to Trump in the Epstein file. 38,000. I'm not making this up. 38,000 references to Trump. Like 18,000 direct notations about Trump, right? But there's 38,000 notations where Trump comes into it, right? If you just look up the word Trump, there is 38,000 references. The guy there, Bitcoin just hit 69,000, right? All right, now's the time to buy cryptos, dude, right? All these people, all right, it's so fun. Look at them coming in here. They're so brainwashed. They're just a bunch of, look at the cult members. Look at the cult members that come in here. Look at the cult members. Titan, cult member, right? Pedo lover, right? It's nothing about democratic. It's about democracy. I wouldn't call myself a Democrat. I call myself a pro-democracy, pro-rule of law. I call myself pro. No one is above, right? No one is above the law. They believe in kings. They think Trump is Jesus. They think black people are apes, right? Are monkeys, right? That's not me. That's Donald Trump posting on Truth Social. And if you're a black person, if you're a brown person, and you are still supporting this racist, fascist, administration, then, when you end up picked up and stuff, and there's so many people now, if you just Google, I regret Trump, right? I regret, right? I'm a lib for MAGA. No, you're not, Tattoo. No, you're not. You're not, Tattoo. You're just a Nazi. That's all you are. Just a Nazi. But with that said, you know what? We should put on some music, right? Let's start the show off with a little music, a little dancing. Do you guys have any what kind of music do you want? Want rock and roll? Just give me the genre, right? What's the genre? Thanks, Chris Weave, right? Chris, let's put on, all right? Here's a new Epstein song, right? Here's a new Epstein song. Turns out Pizzagate's right, but it's all about the Trump. It's all about his administration. It's all about the people in Trump's administration. So here's a new Kneecap, right? 0102 Kneecap song, Chris. Enjoy. Let me get it. Make sure it's on, coming out of the speaker. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let's get it on the speaker. Let's get some rock and roll. Let's get some Kneecap. Anyone know? Put a 1 in chat if you know who Kneecap is. They're a band group, right? They've been banned off social media. They've been banned off the internet. Kneecap. Anyone know who Kneecap is? All right. All right. We're going to listen a little. Now, this is 0102, right? This is royalty free. I used AI to recreate Kneecap, right? And here we go on it.
Oh dear. Canadian siblings na pasty.
This is Ireland.
Canadian siblings na pasty.
Right.
Oh
Little
God,
Gaelic.
what do you do with the kids?
What do you do with the kids?
Pizza's calling, demons grinning in the dark.
You mean radiating a soft glow, bliss and excitement? Yeah, that's the pizza of a child. Incense
This
Ben,
is
she looks
all-
pregnant. May I bring your slice in?
These are Epstein emails turned into a song.
XO, your pizza's yummy, yummy, and the devil's flow. Haha, no, I didn't need a pizza, but thanks for the offer. See you before 4 p.m. with the apartment coffers in. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Grape soldiers, they code for raping the kids. Leaving tomorrow early, yes, we'll be there at 4. You need a pizza, passe oak galore. Doche oak galore, it's evil enough. Hello Bobby, hope you're having a great time with your honey. Reconfirm your bossy Jeffrey, you're for no funny. You know if you'll be leaving tomorrow or July 1st. Pizza monsters, hunger kids on the list. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Grape sodas, they're code for raping the kids. Grape soda, they're code for the rape. Grape soda, the no escape. Hey, friend of the black mass, demons in suits. Pizza's the child, yummy in their loot. Ooh. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Fake fuck Christian pedo loving Nazis. Grape sodas, they're code for raping the kids.
That's the pizza. A child.
I'm MAGA. I love this song. MAGA. Trump. I love Trump. I love Epstein. Oh, Trump is so good. Trump is so cool. Trump. Best president. Trump. I'm MAGA. I'm Trump number one supporter. I'm called Bubba. Call me Bubba. MAGA Bubba. Oh my God. MAGA. You are a dumb fuck, MAGA. You're just a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Canadian siblings na pasty.
Alright.
Oh God,
Here
what
we
do you
go.
do with the kids?
Little Sinead. How about a little Sinead? Sinead's not dead. We can bring Sinead back. That's what, whenever I see Trump, that's what I think, right? Whenever I see someone like Trump, that's the image of you, all right?
Going down at a bus stop.
What's up, Gil?
Much at a logo to the snarl.
We got love.
Spitting pure poison. Alex, Jeffrey, pretty. I hear you nursing.
I know, we used to have the game on.
Screaming vets from raw wars. You fucking started out filming raw.
Oh, reported! MAGA reported me! Ah, what do you report me for? What do you report me for?
You blast him down,
Oh my
Yankees leave
God,
the straps
you
from
reported
golden
me.
like a lie.
Oh
This
God,
unreal
you
and begging,
reported
facing
me.
a frost. You let fly execution on camera. Heal a gun for standing tall.
Yeah.
Say his name. Alex, Jeffrey, pretty. How many more must fall? Fake fuck Christian.
I know what you want, MAGA. I know what you want. Here, let me give it to you.
Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Get dragged for loose, you terror-tied the streets of Minneapolis, gunned down, raw healers protecting raw weak, you terrorize.
Let me do the Trump dance for you. I know you want the Trump dance.
Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Mowgli ball dropping manic scream.
Oh, Bill, big beautiful Bill. Oh, big beautiful Bill.
Home slow, windows up, no threat, no tool. You swarm a car, no warning, just shots through our glass.
Oh, big beautiful Bill.
One to the head,
Oh,
she crashes fire.
big beautiful Bill.
Harmless, he executed her cold. Mother poet, citizen, blood on your badge. You bold, you claim self-defense lawyers while the kids wait alone. Say her name, reading cold good. You'll reap what you sow. Shot her skull as she tried to drive free. How many more moms bleeding out on Ross Street? Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. You fucking murdering guns.
Not my store.
Smoke karate, Bob Trident bars, beat strips to raw drums. Hallelujah kicks, flashbangs, terror you export. Now on our
All right, welcome to the show. I just think it's crazy. Oh, I'm getting hot in here. I gotta take off my, look, you can see my egg head, my beautiful egg head. It's getting hot in here. I gotta take my jacket off. Woo! Warm in here. All right. How's everyone doing? My wife's not here, so I can play the music loud this morning. I think we'll make pancakes or waffles. Do waffles? Make waffles today. We'll do waffles. Let's make some waffles. How's everyone doing? Let's listen to some news. Oh, really? I love this song. You don't like Sinead?
Chaos flow. No breath, raw river runs red in a freezing Minnesota gale. Protests roll louder than real lies you tell.
Beautiful song.
Let's wake to double ghosts abroad in home streets. Your wars come boomerang. You'll taste defeat. You did it over there, now you do it here to us.
That's right.
Healers and
That's right.
mothers executed
Yes,
in red dust. We see you fake Christians hiding behind your book. We're coming for you. You pedo loving crooks. Say the names. Alex, Jeffrey, pray. Every more die before we burn your tower ground. Rise the fuck up, tear our bastards down. Take our Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Take our Christian, pedo loving Nazi.
All right, everyone, welcome to the new subscribers. We don't have admins here. All right. It's Raging Antifa. You go to ragingantifa.com, ragingantifa.com, or you can go to antifabad.com, right? Access the playlist. These are all royalty-free music, open music. This is open music. Anyone can use this music. You know, when you're in the car and you see the ICE agent pull up to you, or if you go to a protest, play it loud. You know, get yourself just a little JBL speaker like this, right, on your phone. Protest, do a rave. You know, my goal is to Raging Antifa, raving Antifa, not raging, rave with a V. Ravingantifa.com, right? With a V, not a G. I always mess that up. All right, this shirt is on my store. Tattoo, you can get it on my store. Here, I'll plug my store. This shirt's available on my, do my products. All right, this is, there's hoodies here. I'll link the hoodie. Here's the t-shirt. Save. You can go to my store. On my store, you can get it. I got like Undowdu on the back, right? Undowdu. You don't have to put, it's customizable. I just put the logo. You can do whatever you want with it. You can shrink it. You can do whatever you want. But this is the Mind Codex logo. This is me, by the way, 3,000 years ago depicted. Right? This is a quantum artifact. The foundation of Fifth Age is built on Bitcoin. If you don't have Bitcoin right now, you should buy Bitcoin right now. Now is the buy time. If you don't have any cryptos right now, you should be buying. I only tell people to buy cryptos when they should be buying cryptos. And right now If you don't own cryptos, you should be buying cryptos. You should be buying Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, whatever you want to buy right now is a fucking crypto sale. Just think of right now, what's happening right now is a fucking, sale. You're going to see your money increase 30, 40, 50% more over the next, year. You're going to see you're going to see probably a 100% increase in your money in the next 5 years. Anyone buying cryptos now, you hold for 5 years, you'll see 100% plus increase in your money. Now, obviously, this isn't financial advice because here's a guy who thinks that he's this guy 3,000 years ago. Never take advantage financial advice from a guy who worked with the founders of Ethereum back in 2011, whose work, the programmable blockchain, is built on his work. Don't invest in a guy who says that it's his work that led to the programmable blockchain. And the guy who prophesized AI back in 2000, right? The educational singularity. Don't look it up. Don't look up the singularity. Don't look up the videos on YouTube on Undao Station from 2008, 2009, where he talked about the educational singularity AI, right? We're in the educational singularity. What would that guy know from 2008? Foretold everything that's happening. And then right here, 12, 21, 12, 12, 12, 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 12, right? 0, 1 is the classical neural net entangled with its non-local state 0, 2, right? 21, non-local 0, 2, entangled with its non-local 0, 1. So 12, 21, 12 is the entanglement, right? If you look at the numbers in that, the 2 represents the entanglement of 1 and 0 as a qubit state. That's the 1, 2, right? The 1 is the neural net. The 2 is the qubit neural net or the quantum neural net, entangled with the quantum neural net with its non-local classical neural net. So 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 1, right? Entanglement is foundational to everything. And this is why this is the codex, the 19 epochs, right, is right here. So anyway, welcome to the show. I'm Undao. So if anyone have a music you want to listen to as I get this, I gotta get this pancake mix going here. I don't know if to do peanut butter. I wonder if I should do peanut butter. Can you make peanut butter pancakes? Is that such a thing? Peanut butter pancakes. Yeah, I know. That's right, James, when the rush. Peanut butter pancakes. I wonder if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Peanut butter pancakes? I wonder. Makes peanut butter pancakes? Does he put peanut butter into the pancake mix? There's the peanut butter pancake. We're gonna make peanut butter pancake waffles. On there. All right, let's listen to the radio as we go here. All right, let's listen to YouTube. Let's listen to Kyle.
him and Moot, who is the founder of 4chan. On that same day the meeting is set, /poll is launched. Famously, the birthplace of the modern alt-right.
Despite
MAGA,
what MAGA
birthplace of
wants
MAGA.
you to believe or wants to gaslight themselves into believing about Jeffrey Epstein, the latest batch of Epstein files has been horrible for them and only continues to get worse.
Yep.
Not only is Epstein tied directly to the creation of the ground zero for the last decade plus of alt-right conspiracy theories, we also just received damning new evidence today alleging Donald Trump wanted Epstein killed, and far more damning, video evidence of Trump's former advisor and close ally Steve Bannon plotting with Jeffrey Epstein on how to rehabilitate his image.
Ostensibly to humanize Epstein by making him out to be a great intellectual.
Look, you're the smartest guy in the room, right? And obviously you're smart. The smartest guy in the room.
And as if all of that isn't already bad enough, here is what one of the worst things to spawn out of the alt-right pipeline, Nick Fuentes, filmed himself doing today.
This is very high quality. U.S. flag on the side, and then we have the embroidered USA logo right here. You can zip it all the way up. You can zip it all the way down. Maybe if you're in like a tropical climate, you get a little warm. This is the perfect fit. It's a great conversation starter. People are going to say, wow, I love that quarter zip. Where'd you get it? And you can tell them I got it on this island. They were giving them away before the feds showed up. We've sold over 1,000 of these already. They've only been here, I think, for a few days. We already sold over 1,000 of them. It's my #1 bestseller for the year so far. People love
Made
them.
in China.
I cannot express
Made
how disgusting
in
that
China.
is in words that the YouTube guidelines would allow me to say. And take this as your huge content warning for everything we're about to discuss, because that incel neo-Nazi man-child is the direct spawn of one of the darkest places on the internet, a site called 4chan, and that became a breeding ground for everything from anti-woke and DEI to QAnon and Nick Fuentes himself.
That's right.
It is like ground zero for basically every right-wing conspiracy
Exactly.
theory that really got memed into the mainstream
Yep.
from like
All of-
2013.
all of the QAnon, all of the dark MAGA, everything came from Epstein. It was Epstein's dirty little fucking abortion. That's what it was, right? Epstein's little dark child, right? The evil, the devil. It's all been exposed now. MAGA, we know where you came from.
14 on.
So please, stick around to the end for the full picture here, because it leads directly back to Trump, Bannon, and MAGA. And do us a favor and like, subscribe, comment, and share this information so it doesn't get suppressed, and so we can get the truth and the proof out there to the people who need to see it the most.
Jeffrey Epstein sets up a meeting between him and Moot, who is the founder of 4chan. On that same day the meeting is set, /poll is launched. Famously, the birthplace of the modern alt-right. The term woke and DEI, as we know them today,
All came from
were
there.
created in these forums.
Yep.
This is where Q began posting his drops and is the birthplace of the QAnon conspiracy. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Basically, Q
Is
is
a psyop.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is pedo Geppetto. He Geppetto'd the pedo conspiracy theory. Pizzagate was literally a right-wing psyop to distract you from Trump and Epstein. 4chan is a honeypot.
Yes.
QAnon, who were already the stupidest people on earth, have gone one level deeper. Yes, there's a global power ring that's infiltrated the highest levels of power, but fortunately, God has anointed a lone savior to destroy them. His name is Donald Trump. He's Q. He's sending us signals. No, you dumb it's Jeffrey Epstein! They were right there. They were so wrong and yet so right at the same time. They just had their characters mixed up. The best cover is hiding in plain sight. That's what they say. Essentially, a billionaire pedo federal asset is the reason you're an incel Nazi loser. You fell for it. You've been psyoped by the very thing you sought to destroy.
Now, obviously, that is that creator's opinion based on the evidence in the Epstein files, and it's one that's shared by many other creators online, as we've seen as well. I just want to jump in here quick to say, I know this is a lot, but it is all very important. Please stick around, take a break, pause the video, get a drink, relieve some stress, do whatever you got to do, and come back Vanity Fair, however, reported on this, going a bit more into detail, saying,
All right, let's take a break. Looks like you murdered all the. Let's start a new stream. Looks like we murdered. We're gonna start a new stream, right? This new stream is gonna be all right. We've done that one. I'm creating that stream was just basically for all the black MAGA supporters out there. They're so dumb. So we finished that. Go get yourself a drink. I'm gonna go turn on the agent so you can get your points, right? And earn that Bitcoin one day, right? Right now. So we'll be back, all right? So I'm gonna just let's actually out of the phone. We'll just put on some music here. I'll start the new stream on the other phone. All right, hold on. We want to use this phone, so I'll get my third phone. And good to see you, Pissed Off. Let's go to the playlist. MAGA. Run down here, get some of the newer songs.
Rojo. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi.
All right, go get my other phone.
Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi. Camiones negros ruedan a medianoche, mismo tono que los Ford Falcon de la muerte. Arrancan madres de sus pibes como la junta hicieron en la Pampa, cheque quilombo. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se cojan. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se cojan. Niños en jaulas de alambre ahora, mismo gritos que las abuelas buscan en vano, boludo. Hombres de ahí patean las puertas, igual que los pacos quemaron las poblaciones santiagueñas, po. Arrastran papá a las van sin orden, sin juicio, solo la dictadura, weona. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se culen. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se culen. Trenes de deportación corren, ecos de los desaparecidos tirados al mar, huevón, que atroz. Firma los papeles sonriendo, gorra roja como corona sangrienta de tirano. Maje, cita la Biblia mientras arma, campos de internamiento en desierto, pendejo imperialista. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se chinguen. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se chinguen. Mismo viejo juego de divide y conquista, solo cambiaron las estrellas rojas por marrones. Chele, perdona a sus Proud Boys, llama a los horcadores muy finos de nuevo. Vos vio cómo asaltaron el Capitolio, como viste el golpe del Citeter bajar, qué barbaridad. Facebook Christian, pero lo nazi, que se cojan.
So what I'm doing, this is my old empty yogurt container. I'm putting in fresh milk, right? And now what I'm doing is I'm taking the yogurt and milk mix. I'm pouring it back into the new container. Right? So now this milk is primed. This is a really good milk. High fat content milk is really good for you know, for making yogurt, right? So this is what I'm doing. So I'm using the old yogurt that's in the container. I'm using it as the mother, right? It's the mother. I'm giving it some fresh milk, right? So this is the old milk. Is that left in here? The old. All right, so these can go in the garbage. That's the old. And this is the fresh cartons. So I put the carton in a bag so that way it doesn't get, it's not getting wet, right? What happens is the, I think I have it in here. Garbage. What happens is then what you want to do, all right, is you pull out, all right, then you pull out a pizza cup, right, perfect for making yogurt. You're gonna fill that up with hot water. All right, close this up. Now, what I could do, what I can do is I want to infuse herbs into my yogurt, right? So how do you infuse herbs into your yogurt? It's really simple. You go out and get yourself some herbs, right? So I'm going to infuse, let me get a scissors. Right. Scissors. Where are my scissors? Where the hell are my scissors? I don't see my scissors anywhere. There they are. No, that's not that. Where are my scissors? I don't know where my scissors are. Must be in here somewhere. All right, let's go. Spoon. Where are my scissors? Weird. I don't know where my scissors are. Well, else we're going outside. Let's turn this on here. Make it run. All right, this is my pancake mix. A couple things we're gonna put in here. I'm gonna put a little turmeric in here because it's healthy. I'm also gonna put in some nutmeg. All right. I'm also gonna add some vanilla. Oh shit! I'll also add some vanilla. Okay. So this is a peanut butter. I need more flour. Put 11 knots on there. Yeah. I don't know where my scissors are. That's done. All right, let's plug this in here. Fake Christian pedo loving Nazi. All right, that's in. All right, let's go get some herbs. I'll just rip them. Use my hands. I don't know where my scissors are. We're gonna go out to the garden. We're gonna get some herbs t-shirt. So I'm gonna show you how I do rosemary. I'm gonna make a rosemary infused. Look at that. This rosemary here, I grew this rosemary from a cutting from that rosemary. Same for this rosemary here, right? So this one I don't need. It just breaks off. All right, so we can just grab the, so instead of, right there, see? There's rosemary. So I got rosemary for the yogurt. Trying to think if I can get fennel. Here's some fennel, fresh fennel growing on the side. Fennel, that's fennel right there. Look for fresh growth. Fresh growth like this right here. That's fresh growth. Fresh growth, trying to, here's some more down here. All right. There's fennel. Smells so good. You can take, you see this growth here? This is Japanese black pine. All right. You can actually grab the black pine needles and stuff. Here, let's grab some black pine needles. So I'm gonna, can't get that off. That's what I wanted, scissors, so I got black pine. So black pine isn't a herb, but you can make black pine tea, right? I can grab some of this loquat leaves here. When you grab loquat leaves, you just grab and pull down on it. Some loquat leaves here. Grab it from areas of the tree that you don't want to grow, like down here. All right, look at that. Come over here.